Your guardian angels have an important message for you about someone special. They notice things you might not see, so it's crucial to pay attention to what they're saying. The angels are here to guide you and show you the right way forward. Your loved one seems to be pulling away, and it might feel like there's an invisible force separating you two. This distance feels heavy, like a big anchor is tied to your heart, making it hard to move. It's a tough situation that many people go through, but it's hard to explain the mix of feelings it brings holding on yet knowing you might need to let go. Why is this happening? It's a question filled with worry, confusion, sadness, and sometimes anger. The angels have shared that it's not your fault. Your loved one heard something about your family that made them feel unsure and scared, worried they might not be accepted because of certain expectations. The angels encourage you to keep looking forward and to listen to the quiet truths that come to you when you're calm. Answers will come, shining through the darkness like sunlight breaking through clouds. Hang in there, the angels say. Stick with me, and we'll discover important truths together. Keep believing and let hope light your way. The road might be tough, but the end will prove that it was all worth it. Your loved one's distance isn't because of anything you did. They're reacting to misunderstandings, so talking things through could really help. The angels are with you, ready to help you see through these tough times. The angels have shared something important about why your loved one might be pulling away. It could be due to money worries or other personal issues that are causing them to feel uncertain and afraid. This uncertainty makes it challenging for them to continue moving forward in your relationship. While it's distressing to see this unfold, the angels want to reassure you that it's not because your loved one doesn't care about you. They are simply trying to protect themselves from the possible pain of rejection or from feeling inadequate, fearing they might appear lesser in some way. Distance in a relationship can manifest in two forms: physical and emotional. Physical distance is straightforward. It can be measured in miles or time zones, like being in different places. However, emotional distance is more complex. It's a feeling of disconnection that might occur even when you're close together. For instance, where there used to be laughter, there is now silence. Where there used to be certainty, there is now doubt. When someone begins to drift away, whether by choice or because of the circumstances, it isn't just about the physical space between you. It's also about the emotional gap that begins to widen. This type of distance can be harder to bridge because it's not about how many steps you can walk to close the gap, but about how you can reconnect at a deeper emotional level. The reasons for this emotional distancing can vary. For some, the issue may lie in unresolved personal conflicts or past experiences that they have not yet dealt with. For others, it could be an underlying fear of commitment or intimacy that makes them retreat whenever they feel too close. Understanding these underlying causes is crucial for both of you, as it can help in addressing the issues more effectively. Moreover, during this time of distancing, communication often becomes strained. You might find that conversations that once flowed easily now feel forced or shallow. This change can create a feeling of walking on eggshells where both of you are cautious about what to say or how much to share, for fear of making the situation worse. This cautiousness can further deepen the emotional gap, making it feel like the person you once knew so well has become a stranger. In these moments, it's vital to maintain open and honest communication. This doesn't mean you need to force every conversation to be deep or significant, but rather that you should strive to express your feelings honestly and allow your partner the space to do the same. It's about finding a balance between giving them the space they need to sort out their feelings and being present enough so they know they're not alone in this journey. Another aspect that often comes into play is how both partners handle stress and uncertainty. People react differently to stress. Some might want to talk about everything, while others prefer to retreat internally until they figure things out. Recognizing how your partner handles stress and adjusting your approach to them during these times can make a significant difference. As you navigate through this phase, it's also important to take care of yourself. It's easy to get caught up in the emotional whirlwind of trying to fix the relationship and, in the process, neglect your own emotional needs. Engaging in activities that you love, seeking support from friends and family, and perhaps even talking to a professional can provide you with the strength you need to handle the situation more effectively. While this period of uncertainty is challenging, it can also be a time of growth and learning for both of you. It can teach you a lot about patience, resilience, and the complexities of human emotions and relationships. These lessons, while hard-earned, can help to build a stronger foundation for your relationship going forward, whether together or apart. Ultimately, each relationship is unique, and the journey each couple takes will vary. The angels encourage you to hold on to hope and faith, not just in the future of your relationship, but in the belief that whatever the outcome, it is for the best for both of you. Holding on to this belief can bring a sense of peace and acceptance, regardless of the challenges ahead. It's about the emotional gap that grows, each step they take feeling like they're getting further from you. Sometimes they might be trying to figure themselves out or running from problems they don't feel ready to face. The reasons are different for everyone and often complicated. These hidden truths can make things unclear, like a fog that's hard to see through. Sometimes your loved one might pull back because they don't want to hurt you, or they might be confused about their own feelings. Deep down, they might feel that wanting something different is like betraying both you and themselves, as well as the special connection you share. Another reason for pulling away could be that they're trying to figure out who they really are on their own, which is common, especially if you've been together a long time and your lives are really intertwined. The person you care about could be searching for answers to big questions they can't quite put into words yet. They're looking for clarity, and while they search, they might not even realize they're moving away from you. This kind of uncertainty is really tough. You end up in this weird middle ground where things aren't clear, where every chat feels tense, and you're full of doubts about the future and whether your relationship is as strong as you thought. This uncertainty can feel like it's pulling you apart. You find yourself always waiting for them to come back, open up, and share what's really bothering them. But even though this uncertainty is hard, it also has a silver lining. It makes you face your own fears and doubts, and it teaches you that love isn't always straightforward or guaranteed. This tough time can make you think about what you really want and what you're ready to fight for. Sometimes this tough patch can lead to a stronger, more committed relationship once you both understand each other better. But sometimes it might be the start of realizing that it's time to go your separate ways. Holding on to hope can be really hard, but also comforting. Hope keeps you going, but it can also make waiting and not knowing even harder. Going through these emotions and growing from them can lead you to clearer and more honest paths forward, whether that means staying together or parting ways. My dear viewers, show your support by giving a super thanks up to $20.